Let's be honest. Feeling broke is the new normal. But what if I told you it's got nothing to do with being bad with money? The truth is, very quietly, the system has been rigged against you. Food prices up 25% just in the last 2 years. Private rent, that's doubled since 2012. And wages, they're down 3% this year after inflation. And that's before you factor in things like petrol, bills, or even job security. Right now, the average UK household spends 75% of their income on essentials. That was 50% just 10 years ago. So yeah, if your money's not stretching like it used to, you're not crazy. But here's the truth. It's not your fault, but it is your responsibility to fix it. A lot of those things are out of your control. But in the next 5 minutes, I'm gonna tell you the 3 money hacks that have changed my life and helping put £69,000 in my pocket. They're simple, they work, and they don't require crazy budgeting apps, spreadsheets, or even starving yourself. Hack number 1, cut the joyless expenses. This one alone saved me over £4,000. No fancy apps, no budgeting, just cut the dead weight. Let's be real, we're all leaking money on things we don't even know we're spending on, never mind make us happy. UK households waste £25 billion a year on unused subscriptions. The average Brit has 11 of them, and 1 in 3 people admit to paying for an app they no longer use. That's not bad luck, that is by design. These companies' entire model is getting you on a free trial or a free membership, then hoping you'll forget and then charging you weekly, monthly, or yearly. But here's how you can fix it. Step 1. Audit your subscriptions. Right now, pick up your phone, go to your App Store or your Play Store, scroll down to your name, and go to subscriptions. You're gonna find a bunch of subscriptions in there that you didn't even know you were paying for. What I found? I was paying for iCloud storage I wasn't using, some note-taking app that was charging me yearly, Apple Arcade, and for some dumb reason, both Apple Music and Spotify at the same time. Then I opened my Monzo. I was paying for Netflix, I was paying for a gym membership I hadn't used, I was paying for some AI things I completely forgot about. I calculated it up. It was over £120 a month in things I wasn't even using. I cancelled them all, and I didn't miss anything because these weren't even things I knew I was paying for. Over the last 3 years, that's over £4,000 I've been able to save. Step 2. Okay, so you open your subscriptions and you find something that you actually kind of use sometimes. Ask yourself this question. If I didn't already have this right now, would I pay for it today? If the answer is no, it's gone. It's that simple. Step 3, and this is the real hack to make sure you never end up on these subscriptions. Cancel the free trial as soon as you start it. You'll still get the free trial, you'll still get all the perks until the last day, but there's no way you're gonna get charged weekly, monthly, or yearly for something that you forgot about altogether. Here's the bottom line. This isn't about budgeting. This is just cutting the things out of your life that you pay for on a regular basis, but you don't even use. All right, hack number 2, advance your income. And this is the one that's personally made me the most money. Saving is smart and investing is powerful, but both of those are like playing defense with your money. The single biggest way to play offense with your money is to upgrade the biggest financial asset that you have, your salary. Now hear me out. You already show up to work 5 days a week. You already put in your 40 hours. So why not squeeze more money out of it? Now let me explain. Almost 50% of UK employers offer some kind of training or upskilling during your work hours. They'll pay you to learn or develop skills in the hours you're already spending at work. No evenings, no weekends. Here's the thing. Most people do the bare minimum when it comes to work. They come in and they're just waiting for that clock to hit 5. Now managers are people too. They obviously see that. So when you start showing a little bit of initiative, they notice, and fast. You sign up for a training session. You sign up for a course. Maybe you even learn the skills that your team specifically needs. Then once you have the skills, you can go and speak to your manager. Now, most people will go in and say, I'd like a raise. I wouldn't do that. I'd go in and I'd say, how can I take on more responsibility? How can I help in bigger projects? This is the kind of language that gets you noticed and fast. And if after a few months, your employer still doesn't really reward you for all this, you can just leave. You now have the work ethic and you also have the skills required to go somewhere else and get a 10 to 15% pay jump instantly. Let me tell you about my own situation. When I started working, I was on £31,000 a year. Not a bad salary at all. But now I'm on £55,000 a year. If I'd stayed at that £31,000 a year salary, I'd have taken home £123,000 after tax over the past 5 years. Instead, I've taken home £170,000. That's £47,000 more, just from leveling up at work. No side hustles, no businesses, just making myself more valuable where I already was. So here's the playbook. Use your work to upskill or train yourself. Ask to take on more responsibility and bigger projects. And if they still don't value you, go somewhere that will. Hey, listen, hope you're enjoying the video so far. If any of this is hitting really hard with you, scroll down and drop me a sub. I would really appreciate it. And I've got way more coming. All right, hack number 3, automate your money. Most people keep all their money in a single account. Your salary lands, then the money for rent, food, Amazon, Deliveroo, and then finally maybe savings comes out of the same place. That is pure chaos. in one single account. I don't know how you expect to save or budget at all. Now, 43% of Brits admitted to not tracking their spending, and almost 50% of people don't have a budget. And even from those who do have a budget, how many of them really stick to it? So here's what I do instead. I build a flow. My salary lands in my NatWest account. From there, standing orders split it up. First, my expenses. I've got a joint account with my wife on Starling where we pay our bills, our rent, and our food. Then my investments. £500 goes away every single month to my Vanguard account. And finally, my fun money. Now that goes to my Monzo. And that lets me spend that money however I want. Shoes, clothes, going out with friends. It's guilt-free. The important part of this is keeping your accounts separate. Each one's with a different bank. That means when I open my Monzo, I only see my fun money. I can't spend my investment money, or my savings money, or my rent money. It's a psychological cheat code. What this does is builds a budget for you without the need for budgeting. After a few months, you see what you naturally spend, what you're overspending on, and what you're underspending on. Before I did this, at the end of every month, all of my money would be gone. Now, I can save £700 or £800 a month each month. Over the last few years, I've been able to put £18,000 into my savings and investment account just by doing this. And the best part, run it once and it's done forever. No more action needed from you. This isn't about being perfect. It's about removing friction when it comes to your money. If your money knows where it needs to go, you don't need to micromanage it. So here's the recap. Cut the joyless spending, level up your income, and automate your money. No side hustles, no spreadsheets. It's as simple as that. It's just systems that make your life easier. All right, now you've heard from me. I want to hear from you. Tell me about some of your money saving hacks down in the comments below. While you're down there, why don't you drop me a sub too? And if you want part 2, let me know down below. Until then, peace out.